Hi there, everyone. Carla here again. We are sitting down with Abhijeet today, and Abhijeet has just secured himself a role as a data analyst. So congratulations, Abhijeet.
Thank you so much, Carla. Really excited. Thank you for having me here as well.
Oh, it's so good to have you here. I'm really excited about you sharing your journey, and also, you're a bit, you had like three different or two or three different offers, didn't you? So let's get into that later.
Yeah, sure.
So just give us a little bit of a background on Abhijeet. Where did you come from? What background did you have before joining Industry Connect? Yeah. Just tell us a little bit about you.
So I started Industry Connect in the last year, December, and then MVP Studio. And I was doing before as a warehouse operator. I was working in a warehouse operator. And one of my friends introduced Industry Connect like 2 years back to me. And it took me 1 year to decide because I got a family, 2 kids, and it's like a big decision for me. But when I Google about Industry Connect and I saw so many videos, and actually before joining, I talked to those people, I just want to make sure it's not a fake. So I do that. And I was so impressed that people after having a gap, 5 years, 6 years, they're getting a job. And I done my computer science back, completed in 2010. It's 12-year gap for me. And wow. So it's a big opportunity for me. And I'm very thankful for one of my friends who introduced me to the Industry Connect.
Awesome. So that covers off my next question. How did you come across Industry Connect? So it was your friend. And you did your research. I loved it I really love it. We all do. When people do their research, it's so important to research, and to get a feel of the companies that you're joining. And this goes as well when you're looking for jobs too. So tell us, how did you find the 6-week job ready program for the BI data analyst? How did you find the tutors? How did you find the material? Share us a little bit about that.
That was awesome. How you guys designed the whole job ready program. That was awesome. You get all the knowledge which is required for the industry and I'm applying for so many jobs, and I can see that what we had learned in our internship or job ready program, it's there. The people in the industry are asking right now that one. So I can really connect it. And it's tutors. If I talk about the tutors like Frank, Marcius, Ali, and Lincoln, they're awesome. You can contact them on a Slack. You can reach out anytime. So they provide all the details which will help you in the future. And still I watch Lincoln and Ali videos, which is already present on my portal. So sometimes when I have a doubt, I go there. And always I learn something new because what happened, maybe you will not grasp everything in the first time, but when you build your knowledge slowly and gradually and you're stuck, you will learn something new. So
it's so true. It's so true. Sometimes I say to people, sometimes you might not get it the first time. So watch it again, ask questions, jump in the Slack channel, because people will help you and, your fellow participants and also your tutors. So that is so good that you're watching those videos and everything, because, we can only absorb so much at a time as well. So it's going back and then the suddenly happens, It's like, oh, I get it now.
Yeah. True. That's happened with me. I always go back and watch the videos, when I stuck. So, and I solved that problem as well. And I learned something new as well. So it was amazing recordings and amazing content on the portal. So love it.
I think a lot of it has to do, and this is a shout out to our amazing tutors, is that they have been in the industry for a lot of years. So, and they bring a wealth of knowledge into the classroom where they can go a little bit beyond the actual material to kind of like, well, this is how it would work in real life in a situation. And I think that's a massive help for people to see it, you know.
It's like I know, like the class, the job ready program, the class is 2 hours. And sometimes what happened, like if you go to our tutor Lincoln, especially Lincoln, he's so involved in teaching, he don't realize that like when the 2 hour pass, like the contestant had to remind him, we have to go job tomorrow. So it's already 3 hours. And like I was amazed, like how much efforts he put in the teaching the people. He's so patient and like always ready to solve the problem questions. So like that's awesome. Like it's like really seeing those things.
Yeah, and that's with all our tutors. They love to see people succeed.
Yeah.
And that's the heart of all of us, the whole company, is that our business is that we want to see people succeed. So how does that? It's every single person bringing that to the table, to the classes and all that kind of stuff as well. So I'm really happy that you saw that, you experienced that, because that's a massive plus when I hear that as well. It's really great to hear that feedback, and I'll pass it on to the guys as well, and to Lincoln.
Definitely. And just pass my thank you as well. Like really appreciate their efforts. Like
yeah, wonderful. So how did you find? So you did the 6-week job ready program, then you went over to the internship with MVP Studio. How did you find that transition? Was it a bit of like or was it smooth?
Smooth, because like we got all the basic knowledge which are required for the internship. So like for me it was smooth, but my other stuff, like I was on and off throughout the internship because I got a family working full time. My wife was pregnant. Now I got a 3 months old baby. So lots of thing happening at that time. So I was on and off, but I make sure I watch recordings. I attend whenever I can. So like that's the best part. And then there's so much flexibility as well. Like you got a recording, and you can contact with the people like Regina, Reshma, Ryan, Marshus. All those people are always there. They will answer your questions. They will help you out. So like really helpful throughout the internship.
Awesome, fantastic. So what would you say were the highlights for you going through the whole journey from the 6-week job ready program to the internship? What stood out for you that you see helped you?
So what I see, like before joining, I was not that confident. I see people, I watch videos, I relate my situation to other people, and slowly, gradually, I improve confidence. And there's like lots, like you guys conduct lots of classes regarding the leadership, motivational, and all. I attend. Otherwise, I watch the recording, and that helps me a lot. Like throughout this journey, so I became more confident. Technically, my interpersonal skills are improved. Like I can face people, I can speak to them like half an hour. Otherwise, before it was like hard for me. Like, so that's all the improvement. And that reflect while I go to the interview, that reflect in my personality as well.
Yes. So, yeah. I'm sure it would have, because, those communication and confidence building kind of workshops are so important. You've got people that are confident naturally anyway, but there's so many people. It's also the confidence in your skill set as well. Once you've applied that, it's all that kind of thing that when you go into those interviews, you know what you're talking about, and you can present yourself in a way that before you might not have. So that's awesome to hear. Yeah. So just to wrap up, Abhijeet, what kind of tips would you give anyone, or advice, if someone was looking at changing career like you did, kind of like, and had a big gap maybe even, and that like you've got a family and everything, what kind of advice would you give to someone that's wanting to get into this area?
So I would say that when I told you yesterday that I got a job, I was eagerly waiting that you will ask me to come on a Zoom for an interview, because like what happened, I saw so many people and they motivate me. I don't know the name, but somehow and somewhere they motivate me to continue my journey. So the current participant and the people who want to join want that career to be in IT, what I can say, it's the right time. And don't dishearten if you don't get succeeded in few months or a year. Keep going, keep going. They say opportunity, you improve yourself and you will grab at one point. Some people get it soon or some people get it later. And the people who want a transaction, just do it now. Just do it, like that's the right time. So that's what I want to suggest to everyone. I took 1 year to decide. I find everything and situations and all doesn't allow me. But at one point, okay, it's the right time. Because like word of mouth, it's not like I just search Industry Connect on a web, but on the thing is that I keep hearing about Industry Connect from different people, words of mouth. So I thought like word of mouth is the one of the authenticated thing, like if you heard from different people. So that's motivate me a lot. Some of my friends are saying that my wife got a job in IT. They joined the Industry Connect, and it's happening for a long time. So word of mouth, that helps me to decide to join the Industry Connect.
Fantastic. Well, next year we've been around for 10 years next year. So it's, we've been here for a while now. So it's really good to hear. And it's so true, and I say to everyone, the best thing is the word of mouth. When people know people that have gone through the journey and they've got a job, that means more, that just means more. It's like, there's a person that I know that's got a job for doing this kind of thing. Hey, before we go though, I forgot to touch on this, sorry everyone, but Abhijeet had some offers. He had to make a choice. Isn't that a great place to be? Tell us a little bit about that.
Nothing happening from the last 2 months. And suddenly in 2 hours, I got 3 calls and I didn't told you the another one, which I got this week. But the thing is that it's a matter of time. I don't want to lose the first opportunity. So it will take maybe if I go for the process, it will take 2 or 3 and all the big companies in New Zealand.
Wow, that's so amazing. That's so amazing, Abhijeet. Well, I didn't realize there's so many. So there you go, everyone. You've obviously made a massive impression when you've gone and done everything. To have those callbacks, to have the offers and everything. It's wonderful. So congratulations, and congratulations on the one that you actually chose.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time, Abhijeet.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.